it's all I think about during the days pretty much. I'm always doing something probably related to FPV, either looking up a cool video on YouTube or checking on all the groups on Facebook and seeing what's going on in the community. So FPV stands for first person view. It uses a camera mounted on the front of the quad to send a signal back to a pair of goggles that you use to fly the quadcopter. It's really freeing, being able to zoom next to trees and go through gates, and it gives you this buzz, this adrenaline rush. You can't beat it.
I feel like we are at the beginning of something big. You know, I feel like I'm 15 all over again.
Being a Star Wars fan, it looked so good. It looked like pod racing. We want to make this a viable competition. A year from now, it could rival the X Games. It could rival what we have seen skateboarding and surfing do.
So there's going to be 4 of us racing. Winner moves on to the next round, so we'll see how far I go.
And this is lap 3, guys.
It's helped me overcome a lot of mental hurdles. A couple years ago, I got a really rare autoimmune disease called Goodpasture syndrome. What happened, my immune system decided to attack my lungs and kidneys. Long story short, spent about 6 months in the ICU. Blessed to have made it through, truly blessed. But it's been a tough road getting back on my feet. I don't have a lot of stamina, but this is like giving me something that I really want to push for. The last few months that I've started flying FPV, I can honestly say my physical condition has been really improving.
All right, 3.
The sport is growing so rapidly that there is money coming out of everywhere, and we are seeing cash prizes ranging from $5,000 to $100,000 for the purse.
One flag.
One of the technological advancements that these quadcopters received was having affordable, high-powered, first-person view video transmitters. It's as if you were piloting this aircraft sitting inside that quadcopter by yourself.
This is the brain of the guy, and got to be a pretty decent solderer to be able to solder onto this thing. I've been trying to get about 40 to 50 flights a weekend, practicing for the finals. Be flying against Charpu, some pretty big names from YouTube, some popular guys, some really good pilots. I have to say I'm a little intimidated to go up against Charpu.
Well, my name is Carlos Puertolas, but online and on the drone community, my nickname is Charpu.
Charpu is as close to a god of FPV, I think, as you can get.
My most popular videos are all on like abandoned places. I went to Spain, and that's probably my video that have the most views. Is abandoned hospital in Spain. There was a construction that was going on, so that was like a paradise for FPV flying.
Telemetry recovered.
And now it's not arming anymore. I come back from a background of, you know, extreme sports. I love skateboarding, inline skating, snowboarding, all of that kind of stuff. So this is kind of like an outlet for the same kind of adrenaline, but without hurting yourself. You know? This is like, I'm getting noise even when I'm low throttle. It doesn't change. Love the idea of meeting up late at night and bringing out your quadcopters or drones and racing them, you know. In a way, it just feels like Fight Club.
We're here at the IRDA California Cup Finals. Just prepping over the quad, making sure we're ready to go racing. Charpu right behind me. We'll see how he does.
Racers, we are going racing in 3, 2, 1.
it's hard to tell what's going on when you're racing. Because you might see somebody in front of you, but you don't know who it is. You know, it's impossible.
I ended up hitting the wall. It was a fun time though. Ended up coming in fourth in the finals, but really excited. I made it all the way to the finals. Raced against some really awesome pilots, Charpu being one of them. It was a blast. Such a rush with all the cameras and pressure, and it's a good time.
I didn't do too bad. I finished second on one of the 3S races. It's fun. It's kind of like we all land and we look at each other like, what happened?
You know, my recovery's almost been exponential since starting FPV. Yeah, no, I finally found a calling where I can kind of excel in, and I can totally see myself racing these things for years and years to come.